October 27th, 2004, Lonnie surprise birthday, 40th birthday party.
Hey, Lonnie. The stage is yours, buddy. Go for it. We waiting on you.
I'll be back.
Surprise! Chance knew. He had to. He had to. Where's Martha?
She didn't know about it.
And I'm supposed to believe that, right?
I didn't even on. Nobody,
Okay. Well, I knew when we walked up and we heard like chatter going on, and I'm thinking, that's not service. And with the lights wasn't on, I told Chance, I said, man, don't look like the lights are on in the church at all. He said, yeah, they must be downstairs. Everybody's downstairs.
You get your first purple that you back in and it goes off the whole.
Okay. And who's giving it?
all of us.
Back door's open now. You got to catch me.
That's why we got you out of time there.
Is he running block? I started saying 300, 200 some odd pounds.
Danny, we've got a comedian here tonight.
Bring him up. Did you ever hear the one about? You may have seen him on PAX or CMT from Nashville, Rick Roberts.
Hey, how about another big round of applause for Lonnie, huh? You didn't know anything about nothing, did you? Well, you look like you're 39 and holding. How about that? 38 and holding, maybe even. Very good. Grab your seat wherever you want. Hope everybody's feeling pretty good tonight. We're here to celebrate Lonnie's birthday. We're going to have some cake later on, some Subways, and all kinds of good stuff. And he's 39 and holding it. He's got to use the restroom. He's been holding it for so long. All right. Well, y'all don't know me at all. Pretty soon I'm going to have a Bananas Family Comedy Special on PAX Network. I'll let you guys know. I'll let Martha know when that comes up on TV. But I'm a comedian from Nashville, Tennessee, originally from Lexington, Kentucky. And I don't usually say that during basketball season, but since football's around, y'all are whipping us pretty good. I'm from Kentucky right now. But it's good to be here. Been traveling all over. Like I say, originally from Kentucky. That's where my family's from. Got some nieces and nephews here lately, and that's fun. Makes me the weird uncle in my family, pretty much. We got any weird uncles out there tonight? Don't have kids of your own, but yeah, definitely a weird uncle back here, right? It's fun being the weird uncle of the family. I want to be like my Uncle Chuck. He's the one I watched growing up. 89 years old, 50% Irish, 50% Italian. So yeah, very pale and pasty white and very hairy at the same time. Looks like a marshmallow being kicked around on the barbershop floor. Getting that picture, ladies? Yeah. Not the guy you want to take to the beach in Speedos, we found out. He scared shrimp away. They've got tiny eyeballs. Yeah, he's kind of tore up from the floor up, 89 years old this year. Got a glass eye, a toupee, and false teeth, all three. Yeah, that's not an uncle, that's Mr. Potato Head going on right there. He can't hit a speed bump without something popping on. Yeah, you're riding shotgun, you're playing catch all afternoon pretty much. He had the same glass eye for 33 years. Getting kind of mossy on the north side there for a while. So we got him a new one for his birthday, got him a magic 8-ball glass eye. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sometimes he shakes his head no, but he says, try again. Ask again later. But he's fun to have in the family. He's really fun around the holidays because he's kind of I guess just right out, he's a poor gift giver when you get down to it. Y'all got people in your family like that too? Give you something so bad you can't rewrap it, give it away to somebody else later on. I mean, I know it's the thought that counts, but man, think a little longer next year, that's all I'm asking. Yeah, last Christmas he got everybody in the family microwave slippers. Yeah, slippers you actually heat up on medium before you put on your feet. That's good for you. Too bad for the next guy to use that microwave oven right there. There's some nasty nachos going on, ain't it? But he's good to have in a family. I love my family, you know. They worry about me when I travel around. My mom got me pepper spray recently. Yeah, so I can season people if they attack me now. Yeah, who's gonna be scared of a seasoning? Save some money, get a big thing of Mrs. Dash. Take that, you hoodlum. Lay down. I know it stings. It's Cajun. Lay down, everyone. Come on. I got a spice rack and a gun rack in my pickup truck right now. You got to be careful everywhere you go. There's some freaky, scary criminals out there in this world. You know, I worry about my parents. We got them a home security system recently. My mom says this is great because now all the really cool stuff in our house is going to be safe. Cool stuff. You ever take a long look around your parents' house? There's nothing cool unless you left it behind and forgot all about it. There's stuff I won't take and I've got a set of keys, you know? It's like they haven't bought anything in 30 or 40 years. It's a nice house, but it isn't cool, you know? Some guy would knock down the door, trip over a beanbag chair, and get all tangled up in the shag carpet for a half an hour. And hit the wall, the big orange picture made out of yarn, and nails will come down on him. My dad would be throwing pet rocks. Stay down, hoodlum, stay down. Yeah, they couldn't take my parents' stereo either. They had to bring 8 guys in a pickup truck to get a hold of that thing. Anybody else got the big stereo in the family? 8-foot long hi-fi, but it's a long fi. Looks like wood made out of plastic and it's heavier than concrete. How'd they do it? You know, it's got green, red, or gold velour speakers 3 feet apart. If you've got to vacuum your speakers, it is time to go to Best Buy and upgrade, you know? Hey, but if somebody breaks in your house, you can hide in that middle compartment and wait for them to go away. Hop out and throw an Oak Ridge Boys 8-track at them. Take that. Chase them down with an invisible dog on a leash or something. That's a good old Gatlinburg purchase there, ain't it? I love Gatlinburg. You guys go to Gatlinburg very much? Pretty darn close. Yeah, I like going there. Sometimes they sneak up on you and ruin your day at that place, don't they? I was at Dollywood. They actually pay somebody to ruin your afternoon there. One girl has a scale and a megaphone. You ever seen her? She's like, come over here, I'll guess your age and your weight. For $5, I'll tell everybody how old you are and how fat you are. I give you 10 to shut up. How about that? That's just disrespectful, you know? I give you 5 to tell you my cholesterol level and save me a copay. How about that? Let's make it a win-win. Yeah, I've got high cholesterol, believe it or not. $2.99 is what I got right now. Got to take this little pill called Lipitor. I just wrap it up in a piece of bacon, swallow it whole every morning. Yeah, no carbs or anything. Yeah, I looked at getting on that Atkins diet. That was a popular diet, but I looked at what you could not eat on that. You can't have Krispy Kreme donuts on the Atkins diet. I gave that diet up that morning, you know. I'd rather play Duck, Duck, Goose with Captain Hook and give up my Krispy Kreme donuts on a Monday. I played leapfrog with a unicorn for half an hour. That's 2 out of 3 anyhow. I'm a pretty good jumper. So my doctor told me to exercise, started golfing. We got any golfers out there tonight? A couple guys. It's exercise, believe me. You play 18 holes and swimming after that ball all day, or wherever you got right there. You gotta drag your cart around with soggy britches on all afternoon. Play through. Like, I'm afraid to do anything more adventurous than that. My best friend wants me to go bungee jumping in a couple of weeks. Anybody out there ever gone bungee jumping? A couple of people? Where'd you go bungee jumping at? In Gatlinburg? So it's safe, right? Big airbag down there to catch you. That's the way to go. My friend wants to go off of a bridge. Would you try that? Oh, no way. They adjust it so that you can put your head in the river below, you know? What if there's a bunch of fishermen like, whoa, human head. Urban sprawl, I guess. Yeah, you're pretty brave. I've been hit by a rubber band before. That's why I ain't bungee jumping right there. You ever been goofing off at work? You get the paper clip on the rubber band and almost poke your eyeball out? That is not covered by workman's comp in Tennessee, I found out. Yeah, so I have fun wherever I go. I like to travel around quite a bit. I was out up in Canada last week, Alberta, Canada. Boy, be happy you're here. It's 10 degrees and 10 inches of snow already. Yeah, I had my rental car. I'm out there. Didn't even have a snow scraper in it. That was early snow for them. Had to get out of the hotel one morning, uncover my car, you know, barehanded, 15, 20 minutes knocking the snow and ice off. Got done, wasn't even my car underneath all that snow. Has that ever happened to you guys? I don't even own a dump truck. I don't know what I was thinking. Took me forever. Yeah, I like a little bit of snow. I tell you what I found out I don't like is tornadoes. I got in one of those last year. Y'all ever been through a tornado? Scary event there, isn't it? I was sitting at a Cracker Barrel restaurant during a tornado. Can you pick a more unsafe place to be? You ever checked out the walls inside a Cracker Barrel? There's hose and pitchforks and rakes and antlers. It's like a redneck bat cave in there, ain't it? Popeyes are smacking me in the face for a half an hour. I was slipping on golf tees and everything. Yeah, but I have fun doing outdoor stuff, man. I love it. I was telling you earlier, what was your name there, sir? Man, I was telling him I went hunting for the first time last year. You getting ready to go hunting this fall, right? Yeah, it's different. You got to be patient out there. One thing I learned is you can stereotype when you think about hunters, you know? I just thought it was guys in pickup trucks and Jeeps that go hunting. I got stuck one morning behind a Geo Metro. Yeah? 2 hunters in full camouflage in the front seat of a Metro. I wasn't sure if they were really hunting or just ashamed to be driving around in a Geo Metro. But they got a deer, I just didn't see it because they crammed it in the hatchback seat of that automobile. Hey, it didn't even fit there to roll down the window and stick his head out like, ah, ah. That deer's a loser twice. That's embarrassing right there. Yeah, so I've been trying to watch hunting shows with her. You ever watch hunting shows? Sometimes you don't know it's a hunting show until halfway through, right? Because they're very informative and nice about the animal before they kill it, you know? It's true. You tune in like, look at that. That's a doe. She's trying to nurse. She's about 11 months old. We got her. Go bring her home, Skeeter. We're having turkey finally. All right. Big Thanksgiving at the house, is you? Yeah, we got Thanksgiving coming up pretty soon. You guys all ready to eat a lot? That's the best holiday there. I like Thanksgiving quite a bit. My mom, every year, tries to outdo herself, get a bigger turkey, and last year's unbelievable. I got in the kitchen, I could smell it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. She said, what's in the tub this year? It's 97 pounds. Yeah, found it out by the nuclear plant, she did, you know? That little red timer popped off like a Patriot missile. Now we got a little skylight in the bathroom. We had to stuff it with a mattress, I think. Yeah, so I have fun wherever I go, I tell you. Travel around a whole lot. I had to drive across Kansas a couple of times this past summer. Applaud if you've ever been across Kansas. Anybody? Oh, man, that's a pretty exciting trip right there. That's a flat, cracked slab of asphalt is what it is. You can look forward and see the back of your head. That's how flat it is. And there's nothing but roadkill all across the entire state of Kansas. How stupid are the animals there? That's what I want to know. You can see a trucker 37 miles away. Just get on that highway. I think they're hopping in front for a free ride to another state where they got something to hang on to besides a truck. Yes, live in Nashville right now, right up the road. Nice drive down today. Love country music, but ain't country music fans out there besides me? Just 2 people like country besides me? Oh, no wonder it's going under. That wasn't a very good response for being in Tennessee at all, was it? Yeah, my mom, she likes Billy Ray Cyrus. See, he had a CD called It Won't Be the Last. What was that, a threat? Just want to smack his achy breaky face there for a little while. Yeah, I like a lot of guys, you know. There's a little kid named Billy Gilman. Have you heard of him? 16-year-old kid has 5 CDs already. I like this first one, Songs from the Fetus of Backup from Cletus. That's pretty good. Like, what chord was that? Umbilical. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, but I grew up on rock and roll. I tell you, I used to go to concerts. First band I ever saw was Kiss when I was in 4th grade. And they were on tour this past summer, and I tell you, they probably need that makeup this time around, don't they? That's a wagon load of ugly on tour right there. The whole concert's probably sponsored by Mary Kay just to help them out. 4 guys in a pink tour bus, that ain't cool at all. Yeah, I tell you, I like a lot of music. Some of my friends like this guy, Marilyn Manson. That guy scares me. You ever take a long look at him? You start thinking, man, when did Howard Stern and the Cher have a baby? That's an ugly dude right there. He needs a little Mary Kay action too. Yeah, so you gotta have a good time all the time. You gotta take care of yourself. I learned that as you get older. Lonnie, you been taking care of yourself? 39 and old. I'm in my mid-30s. Things change, don't they? You know, I cleaned out my ear today. Have you cleaned out your ear recently? You gotta mark that on the calendar. This sneaks up on you. I pulled out that Q-tip. Looks like a big old caramel apple. I'm telling you what. Yeah. I don't know what to do with it now, but I guess you give it to trick-or-treaters. There you go, Spider-Man. Thanks for waking me up. The porch light was off. I don't really care for Spider-Man myself. I think there should be a country superhero. Don't you think it's time for that? They're always in the city, you know, skyscrapers and stuff. Some guy out on the farm protecting all the cow tipping going on out there. So, Hickman, that'd be a good name for him. You know, he'd be able to leap a double wide and a single bound. It's Hickman, you know. He'd be cool. Wouldn't have on a cape. He's got on a ripped up Leonard Skinner t-shirt or something like that. Instead of a Batmobile, he's got the El Camino with 8-track. He wouldn't be afraid of kryptonite. No, soap. That'd wear him out right there. Wear him down. So 39 and holding. Is this the first time you're holding, Lonnie? Is this the first time you're holding at 39?
Yes, sir.
Very good. You don't look that old at all. You actually kind of look younger than that. Where do you work at? Media's place? And you make commercials, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. You've ever made commercials here recently? A couple months ago? Anything on the TV everybody knows about right now? Realty 3? Y'all know about Realty 3?
Yeah. Yes.
Some people don't, some people do. Very good. You got a lot of projects coming up for the holidays and all that?
Expected, yeah.
Yeah. Did you do any political commercials? Did anybody ask you to do any of those? Yeah. Have you voted yet? I've already voted, so I got to go on a trip next week. And I tell you, those elections, people putting signs in their yard like never before. You ever see how many signs they put out this year? I don't care who you're voting for, but I tell you what, that Remax guy, he looks like he's in the lead right now. You know? I guess you get a free balloon ride if you vote for him. I'm tired of watching it on TV. Are y'all tired of watching it on TV already? Yeah. They're just going at each other. It gets ugly this time of year. I don't like it, you know. You know, they both got their faults. They both got good points, but it's just hard to find out about some of these guys, you know. John Kerry, they said he took Botox, and I thought that was to make you look better. I wonder where he put it. Must have shot to his feet or something. It ain't showing up on his head nowhere. If he gets elected, it's Halloween every day, ain't it? You knock on the White House door, you rang? I guess so, Lurch. Good to have you here. That kind of scares me. Yeah, I don't know. George Bush, I don't know. People vote for him. You know, he's in the middle. I don't think you stop something in the middle of a big, you know, conflict like that. I mean, look what happened when Van Halen got rid of David Lee Roth right in the middle of their big tour, you know? Never been the same after. Yeah, best friend of mine, he thinks Rush Limbaugh should look after our country. Y'all think that's a good idea? Ooh, it's like asking Jack Kevorkian to keep an eye on your grandma. Take a breather here while the plane gets worse. There we go. So anyway, you gotta have fun. Lonnie, how long have you been married to Martha there? Just write it down and send it up to me when you figure it out. How many years?
No.
Not 20? In 1982? That's 22 years. See, well, at least it didn't say it seemed like it was longer, right? It said it's shorter. It's just barely moving. He's enjoying every second of it, aren't you, sir? This time. This time? Not sure what that means, but I'm trying to help you get back on the good side of your lady there. Is that right? Well, very good. Well, y'all look like a good couple together, you know. Do you remember back when he proposed to you, Martha?
Yeah.
How did he propose to you? Did he take you somewhere fancy to eat or out to a pond or a lake or something?
Was in the front seat of his car,
And-
talking about you more than the moon and the stars.
More than the moon and the stars. Well, how appropriate. We got an eclipse tonight, so I guess that's true. He's stopping the whole moon for you tonight for 2 hours, starting at 9 o'clock to 11:15. So there you go. That's great. So, did he get you a nice engagement ring when he proposed and everything? What?
I didn't think it was big.
It's a thought that counts, though, right? As long as you get one, you know. Like, I got married, I didn't know what size ring to get my wife, you know? That's hard to figure out. My friend said get one of her rings off her dresser next time you go visit and bring it to the jewelry store. They got a big old piece of rebar, they'll slide it right down on it and tell you what size she is. Well, you know what I grabbed by accident? One of those toe rings. The toe, yeah. She had to hobble down the aisle with one shoe on, one shoe off. Do you take this, man? I reckon so. Hurry up. Yeah. Was it a big wedding or a small wedding? Was it really? Remember how many people you had there? Wow, that is a big wedding, 300. Where'd you guys go on your honeymoon? Gatlinburg, that's pretty convenient. Yeah, that's still a pretty big honeymoon place to go. We looked at going there. Pretty pricey. Yeah, must have had a good job back then, huh, sir?
His mama paid for it.
Sound like me and him got a lot in common. I ain't got a whole lot of money. Yeah, I didn't think our wedding was going to be big, but then my wife said she had 9 bridesmaids. That's a lot of bridesmaids, ain't it, ladies? They only had 3 friends. That's a long day for them. 2 more laps, fellas. Hang in there. Left turn, just like on Sunday. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, pretty big wedding. Reception's what costs a lot of money, though. It more than the honeymoon, more than everything else. We got quotes back for 200 people, right? Or for like $10,000 and $15,000 just to feed people. I said, we can't do that. We told our friends to meet us up down the road at a rest area, right on down the highway. Everything's bolted down so your relatives can't haul it off and ruin your deposit. Had it catered by vending. That's the way to go right there. Some guy named Lance had every kind of cracker in the world lined up for us. 35 cents, you got a cracker and a Sprite, moved on down the line. Yeah, but it's good being married. Don't you think marriage is good, Lonnie?
Yes, sir.
It's relaxing to be a married man, you know. Single guys don't believe that, but, you know, when I was a single guy, I'd have to wake up every morning to make plans for myself. Figure out where I was going to go later on that day and who I was going to hang out with later on that night. Once you get married, you don't have to make that ever again. You got to make those decisions. I wake up, I got a big old list tattooed to my forehead every morning so I don't do it wrong. I'll see you at Walmart, apparently. All right. Can you call me every 3 seconds and ask me where I'm at? I knew you would. Sorry to bring that up. You're my little GPS. I got a global pestering system. I guess it goes both ways, doesn't it? Yeah, I love my wife. She's great. She likes to go shopping all the time, boy, and I'm not a good shopper. Boy, we'll spend 3 hours at Sam's Club and buy nothing. You ever go to Sam's Club and waste the whole day? I like going there on a Saturday afternoon and eating dinner. It takes you like 2 hours to get enough of those little samples to fill yourself up. That's a good time. It's a good night out right there. Sometimes the microwave's there, but the lady isn't, so that's when you go get your own stuff and see if you like it, I guess. Hard to say. Last time I was at Sam's Club, I was eating chicken fingers for like 20 minutes there. Had to go in and wash up in their bathroom at Sam's Club. There was a guy sitting on the toilet stall talking on his cell phone. You ever seen people in the bathroom talking on the phone like that? That's the first time I ever saw it, and he was lying too. He's like, honey, I'm in the pickup truck. I'll be home in about 25 or 30 more minutes. I just went around and started flushing all the urinals loud as I could. Like, you're hitting the puddle now. I tell you what. So it's good to be back in my home state here for a couple of days anyway. Been traveling around a whole lot, and boy, you get tired. Anybody travel a lot with their job by chance? Anybody do a lot of driving? What do you do, sir?
Canopies on Lowe's store.
Put canopies up over
On Lowe's.
on Lowe's store. So you go whenever they open up a new one and get it all going. Out of state too, I guess. How many? Every week you go somewhere different?
Not every week,
But quite a bit. It gets kind of boring driving all the time, doesn't it? Sometimes you get sleepy and you're not paying attention real good. And I learned one thing in Indiana: the highway patrol drives Mustangs and Trans Ams and Camaros. I didn't know that. I was kind of just nodding off. Guy goes flying by me in a Trans Am. I'm about 8 hours from home. Like, well, I get behind him for a little while, I guess. I thought he had a radar detector in there. He had a radar and I didn't detect it, apparently. Yeah. So I'm trying to keep up with him, because I drive a 3-cylinder Isuzu pickup truck half the time. Big old camper top on the back. It's pretty fancy, But I was kind of drafting off that police officer so I could catch up with him, like those race car drivers, draft off. I get pretty close. He started slowing down and speeding up and switching lanes and swerving. I'm thinking that guy is reckless. He might be falling asleep at the wheel. I better pull him over right now and check him out. Yeah, apparently he was trying to get behind me to pull me over for a taillight I had out the whole time. But I didn't know, right, because he's unmarked. So I'm trying to pull him over. I'm in a truck. I don't even know how to do it. I'm flipping the high beams at him for a little while. Roll down the window. I must have swallowed 13 skeeters before he pulled over on the ground. Indiana has some big old skaters too. The ones when they hit your windshield, looks like they've been eating mashed potatoes and gravy all day long. Big old West Nile ones, yeah. But then the guy pulls over, and I thought I better hop out and check on him, make sure he's all right. I get up to his window and I just start pounding on the window. Meanwhile, he's been loading his revolver on the other side. I didn't know. He cracks the window and I see he's a police officer. And boy, I've got zero game plan all of a sudden. But I'm thinking maybe I should go ahead and try to arrest him before he arrests me. Because once you've been arrested, you can't arrest nobody else, I guess. But I don't know how to arrest anybody. I'm not an officer. All I know is from watching Mayberry my whole life. You know, Barney Fife citizen's arrest. Yeah, I just walk up there. Hey! Would you mind rolling down the window? Yeah, roll down. Want to get out of the vehicle there, buddy? Oh, you're a big fella, too, aren't you? Look at you. Know why I pulled you over? Because I'm an idiot. I thought I was going to go to jail or something. He's like, you're so weird, I'll just drop you off wherever you want to go. I'm like, hey, is the Cracker Barrel open? I'm in that police car. He had to call it in because he didn't know what to do with me, you know. I said, well, I thought you were sleeping at the wheel. He said, well, I thought you were doing the same thing. I said, well, I guess we both need to wake up and have a cup of coffee, don't we? He's asked me where I was earlier that night. I told him I was working in Indianapolis, Indiana, driving back home after the show. He goes, what do you mean working? I said, well, I was at a comedy club doing a comedy show. And he's like, ooh, you're a comedian, huh? I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And he got real quiet. I mean, real quiet. He's like, that's kind of neat, I guess. You ever been on HBO or Showtime? I'm an idiot. I'm like, no, you ever been on Cops? I guess that'll be on again in a couple of weeks if you want to see me on Cops. So I'll do a couple of things with Mr. Lonnie here in a minute. But before I bring him up, you got your singing voice with you tonight, sir? You're going to have it here in a couple of minutes. If you need to warm up or have a glass of water. Before I do that, I got a little game I like to play with you guys. And to get this game working, I need to fill out some information on this sheet. So I'm going to ask you for different things. And if you got a response for it, go ahead and holler it out. And I'll put whatever I hear into this little story here. What I need first is a name of a Disney character. Do we have a Disney character? Anybody's favorite? Yes, sir? Donald Duck. That's a great one. One of my favorites. Donald Duck. All right. How about an insect that kind of freaks you out, kind of makes you weirded out? Spiders. Very good. Spiders. I don't like them either. Very good. How about a date in ancient history, like a famous date you might have learned in history class?
1776.
There you go. You can make one up. I wouldn't even know a famous one myself, so no pressure. All right. Something you put on a hot dog. Mustard. Very good. All right. A biblical figure, perhaps.
Jesus.
The main one. All right. All right. How about a female singer or a female rock band? Pink. Very good. Pink. And let's see here. A household chore you don't like to do.
Clean the toilet.
Clean the toilet. I'm with you there. You must be married to a man who messes up the toilet pretty good. Clean the toilet. All right. How about an article of clothing? Shirt. Very good. Got a shirt here. A fast food restaurant. Taco Bell. All right. How about some kind of farm machinery that's got a seat on it? Tractor. That's a good one. Tractor. Let's see, a dangerous activity. Some kind of like dangerous extreme sport, perhaps. All right. How about your favorite president? George W.
Ronald Reagan.
That'll make for a good story. Something you can buy for $1.
Nothing.
Yeah, you're about right. Bubble gum? Bubble gum. Yeah, that's about right there, too. Came by gas. How about a distant country? Iraq, first one there. An exotic animal you'd only see at a zoo or way out in the jungle somewhere. Zebra. And your favorite style of dance? Tango. Could you do an example for everybody?
No.
It takes two of them anyway. Very good. You got a cute baby there. Just 2 months old, you said? That's a good strong baby there. Good job there. All right. Well, this is a story of Mr. Lonnie Gribble. Lonnie was born a little more than 39 years ago in a small town named Donald Duckville, way back in 1776. Despite believing he was a spider as a young child, it was obvious he was destined for greatness. Other children gravitated to him at school, probably because he always gave away handfuls of mustard at recess. During high school, he made some extra cash by babysitting Jesus. Well, you were born a long time ago. I guess you knew Away in the Manger pretty good, didn't you? Before you knew it, high school rolled around, and much to the dismay of his parents, Lonnie decided to major in pink. At one of her concerts, Lonnie got particularly excited and threw his shirt on stage. Well, high school came easily for Lonnie, and he graduated most likely to clean a toilet. Well, after high school, Lonnie was out looking for work. Oddly enough, he did get an offer to clean the toilet at Taco Bell. He thought about that and thought, that's going to be a whole lot of work. It's Taco Bell. Dreaming of greener pastures, he declined the offer and soon found himself riding a tractor to Maryville for a job interview at Middle Cross Meeting. And the job interview was quite intense. When asked where he saw himself in 10 years, Lonnie replied, bungee jumping off a bridge with President Clinton. Unsure exactly what that meant, they hired him on anyway. Well, without doubt, the years of his employment there have been the most successful for the company. In fact, last year, Lonnie's boss gave him a big enough raise that enabled Lonnie to buy a piece of bubble gum for all his co-workers. It's this kind of generosity that endears Lonnie to all that he meets. Although he is 39 and holding, he still has dreams of retiring in Iraq where he will train zebras to tango. Happy birthday, Lonnie. There you go, Lonnie. We'll have you up here in a second. Might even have some backup singers. I'm sure maybe Martha could help me pick out somebody. You know exactly who they are, right? Very good. All right, let's see. Can y'all hear that out there pretty good? If you can't, you need to clean out your ear and get a big old caramel apple for yourself. All right, we have some country music fans out there. Where are the country music fans? 3 people. I still can't believe that's true. Only 3 people like country? How many people there just don't like country at all? Can't stand it. Turn this off. Wow, that is a lot of people. A lot of people ask me, how can you tell a good country song from a bad country song? Maybe that'll help you out. Every good country song I've ever heard has to have one of these things somewhere. You ever hear one of those? That's how you know it's a good country song right there. You never crank up any other kind of music and hear that either. You never crank up rock and roll? You never out dancing, do the hustle. Only country songs do that, you know? And I don't even know who started it, but I think it was the late, great Johnny Cash. Do we have any Johnny Cash fans out there? All right. So apparently that was when country was cool, and I'm with you now. Country right now ain't that cool. But Johnny Cash was cool, you know? He was so cool, he probably made it up by mistake. Didn't even know he was doing it. Yeah, he was sitting around one day going, man, these songs are all right. I need them. What? Maybe he had burrito and got gas and wrote Burning Ring of Fire right there. That's why he always wore black, in case he had an accident back there in his jeans or something. All right, so not a lot of country fans. I think there's too many slow songs on country radio, you know. I like the old Southern rock classics, like this one here. That's all I know of that one, unfortunately. Kind of keeps on doing the same thing. Well, how many guys out there tonight are fortunate enough to be sitting next to a beautiful woman? Give her a big hand right now. Let her know you appreciate her. Make some noise for her. That's smart guys right there, ain't it, ladies? If you don't make some noise right now, you're going to hear some on the way home later on. I don't know a whole lot about ladies. I've only been married for a little over 2 years myself, but a lot of you realize that women pay attention to details. You know that for a fact, right? A lot of these younger guys don't know that. When you get married, they notice every little thing in that house. Little things matter to ladies, not to guys. Guys do 3 or 4 helpful things a year, and it wears us plumb on out, don't it? So this song's a tribute to all you ladies for all the things you can do, with a few things that guys do, thrown in for good measure. got hips or a his and her pal. I don't care about the pattern on the paper towel. I don't remember facts from a fight 10 years ago. I don't freak out when we drive across a bridge or cut the bunnies out and put them up on the fridge. But I can kill big old bugs and shovel snow. And I guess that's why I'm not a woman. I guess it is easy to see. I don't buy smelly lotions or show my emotions. I've got ESP and she's got ESP. And I can't dodge a ticket with a giggle and a wink or put a big purple umbrella in my drink. I don't apply mascara while we're driving in the car. I ain't got a closet with 1,000 pair of shoes. I don't lock the faucet with a dozen shampoos. But I can parallel park and open real tight jars. That's about it. And I guess that's why I'm not a woman. I guess it is easy to see. I don't eat chocolates with my cat. I never ask if these jeans make my butt look fat. And I guess that's why I'm not a woman. Give it up for all the ladies here tonight. They do a whole lot more, but it's hard to get everything to rhyme real quick. But at this point, we need to get the man of the hour up here to do a little singing. Lonnie, would you mind coming up here? Give Lonnie a big round of applause. He can barely stand up, 39 years old already. Martha, I got room on the other side for about 3 backup singers. If you could pick 2 or 3 out you'd like to have come up here and sing.
John Conley and Donnie Campbell.
All right, if you heard your name, come on up here. Do it for Lonnie. Forget about yourself for a second. Come on up and give him a little.
Yeah, follow me.
All right. You go first.
Hey, you need one more woman. Joyce, get up there.
Got her slippery flip-flops there. Not bad.
Rick,
Yes?
tell Joyce to get up there too.
Where's Joyce at?
Right over there.
Joyce, come on up. Yeah, it'll balance the stage out a little bit. I'm sure you're a good singer too. All right. Here's your 39 Forever tag. To get it on, I think you're gonna have to put it through here. Put it up there in your pocket. It says 40 is fatal. Y'all, come over here. Lonnie gets this side by himself, and everybody else over here. There you go. All right, you got a blue ribbon, an over-the-hill blue ribbon. You don't mind putting that on, do you? All right, you probably won't mind putting this on then either. At this point, it's a happy birthday. And, it's got candles on top. Oh yeah, it's candles. Where'd you get that at, Martha? That's pretty good.
Got it for
Well,
you.
very good. That makes him look like a leprechaun almost. There you go. Good to have you. Go! Your holidays in March. Hold on. All right. All right. So y'all ready to help back up sing? All right. Now, Lonnie, this is a song about being a man. You're proud to be a 39-year-old man? Almost 40? Not quite 40? All right. So all you got to do in this song is whenever I say I'm just a guy, I want you to sing loudly and proudly, guy, I'm just a guy. Okay? You sing it the first time. We'll go through the second time. You guys repeat after him, all right? Guy, I'm just a guy. A little complex. I'm going to try it. When I say I'm just a guy, all right? Hearing goes first when you hit 40 years old. That's right. All right, so I'll practice with you, all right? I'm just a guy, I'm just a guy. Then you say guy, he's just a guy. Yeah, let's do it that way. All right, let's practice again.
He's a guy.
I'm just a guy, I'm just a guy, he's just a guy. All right, let's try a little bit of music here and see how it goes. I'm just a guy, I'm just a guy, he's just a guy, he's just a guy. All right, that's all you gotta do. Sound pretty good out there? They need to be louder. All right, louder and prouder. Let's try it again. I'm just a guy, I'm just a guy, he's just a guy, he's just a guy. All right, a little better? Anybody not hear him yet? Let's try it one more time. I'm just a guy.
I'm just a guy.
He's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
What do you think now? Sounding pretty good? All right, that sounded really good. Now, Lonnie, I think it's only fair since you're up here and you joined him on stage that everybody else up there does something in this song too. Don't you think that's fair? Yeah. All right. So your job out there is when I say drum solo at the very end, I want you to stomp your feet, clap your hands, slap the chair. If you're sitting next to somebody kind of stupid, just wail in the back of their head and get that hollow noise to pop out of there. Wait for it. That'll be at the end. When you guys hear the drumming, I want you to watch over here because Lonnie's going to do some dance moves for everybody tonight on this stage right here, all right? Whatever your favorite dance is, maybe it's the tango, you can do it by yourself, whatever you got. And we'll be rolling out of here and be eating some cake here before you know it. We're going to practice one last time. If he sings good, if they sing good, I want you guys to go crazy and we'll roll right into the song, all right? Here we go. I'm just a guy.
I'm just a guy.
He's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
All right, y'all doing good. Well, I don't like 5-hour phone calls or spending all day at the shopping malls. I'd rather get mad and punch a hole in the wall. I'm a guy. He's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
And I never say I love you all that much. When we dine out, you better be Dutch. I can't mend a broken heart, but I can fix your clutch. I'm a guy. He's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
I'm just a guy. What can I say? I remember bowling night, but I forget your birthday. I'm a guy. He's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
And I don't really like those pink drapes or those fancy soaps in different shapes. And I don't crank up Ricky Martin tapes. I'm a guy. He's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
I left the toilet seat up and you fell in. I took a picture and showed all my friends. Ain't it funny how fast relationships can end? I'm a guy. He's just a guy. All right, I'm going to count down from 3. I want to hear a big old drum solo. Lonnie, show them that a 39-year-old man can still move a little bit, all right? 3, 2, 1, everybody. For Lonnie, 39 years young and holding. Thank you guys for doing a little backup singing. Good job, Barry. We're going to eat. Is that the next spot? You want to say anything, Martha? Go ahead and help yourself in there. Let Lonnie go first. It takes him a little while to make it around the corner. 39 years old. My name's Rick Roberts. Have a great night. Thanks for coming out tonight and giving him a great surprise birthday party. Thank you, Lonnie.